Okay, hello children, people of YouTube and CSGO players. So you clicked on this video probably because you're wondering how you can improve your raw aim in CSGO, how you can get better consistently, how you just generally how you want to know how to aim. My point basis is you want to know how to aim in this game, right? So I'm going to run you through a couple of things in which would improve your aim in the game in general sense and improve your consistency essentially, because pardon me, all consistency really is your average level of play over a long stretch of period of time and how well you manage to maintain your average level of play. So, as you can see in this clip that I'm playing in the background, this is me just warming up for a game. What I normally do before I go into CSGO is I would literally first thing get into this workshop 1.5C, I think it's called. I'll post a link in the description below. However, this map is fucking phenomenal for if you just want to quickly practice your aim and get warm, get your hands warm, you know, that kind of thing. However, this thing doesn't only just get your hands warm, it gets your memory warm, right? So one thing I'm going to be talking about is muscle memory, right? If you want good aim, you need to train on your fucking muscle memory, like constantly. You need to be constantly playing this workshop or a deathmatch. Deathmatch works, headshot only, whatever you want, right? Headshot, deathmatch really better because you're against players in which will, you know, mimic movement and will shoot at you. So it'll put you under pressure, or put you into a real sort of scenario. But this workshop is good. I mean, it's kind of good because it focuses your raw aim, and what it's doing is it's training your muscle memory. As you can see, I'm always snapping to their heads. It's just training you in a general sense, so for when you go into a game, you're going to be snapping to people's heads, just like so, you know, at one tapping. That's what you want to be doing. What this also does is it trains your speed and your reflex, right? If you can see, a lot of the time I'm flicking to people's heads, that's my reflex. I'm just flick shotting essentially. Now, flick shotting is not the best way of aiming, but it's important to have, and I mean, like, it's the quickest way to aim if you want to kill somebody fast who's, you know, in a position in which you're not aiming at. It's going to be important. Like just right there, see, I'm flicking to people's heads quickly and aimlessly, not aimlessly, aimingly. So what you want to do, you want to do this for literally 20 to 30 minutes a day. Like, I normally do it before I play CSGO and after I play CSGO, you know, like a warm up and a warm down. There's not any different to anything else. You need to be doing this, you need to be constantly practicing this every day on a consistent basis in order to build that consistency that you so desire. And you're not going to get it if you're just, you know, playing this game half-assed. Like, you need to be dedicating time to putting in the practice like this. You can't just go into a fucking CSGO match making and expect, you know, to kill everything and be like, yo, I'm the best. No, it doesn't happen like that. It takes time and practice. A lot of time, practice, dedication, alright? So what you want to do is obviously be aiming for their heads. Okay, this is what this map does. You aim for their heads as you would in any sort of game, because it's the quickest way to kill somebody. Now, there's two aspects. You've got your aiming with the mouse, and you have aiming with the keyboard, right? You need to make sure your movement's on lock. You're not going to kill people if you're moving while shooting. You need to be standing still. If you notice, every time that I shoot, I'm stood still. I'm counter strafing my A and my D's. So if I'm strafing left, I'll counter strafe with D to stop quickly and take the shot. That's at that point where you want to take the shot and get it into the headshot. That's what you're aiming to do. That's how you aim in CSGO. If you watch pro players, they all play the same sort of style. It's the only way that you can play competitively and be able to kill people quicker than they're going to kill you. Okay, so with those points at hand, what you want to do is literally repeat, and keep playing these aim maps, because that's just going to build your muscle memory, that's going to build your speed and your reflex, and that's going to build the consistency that you want. Okay? What we'll do is we'll just watch the rest of this, because, I mean, I know you guys like to see crazy flick shots and headshots, you know, that kind of thing. But if you're looking for, you know, stuff like map awareness and stuff, and you want to be really good and expand your knowledge there, like, this is just a video on raw aim and how you build your raw aim through consistently practicing on an aim map such as this. Okay, other aspects come into play when it's to do with the map. How well you know the map, how well you know to peek certain areas, you know, pre-position spots and where people are going to be, where to pre-fire. There's a whole lot more at hand. But if you're just starting this game and you just want to get the basics of aiming, then honestly just play some deathmatch or go into a workshop like this, which is perfect because it's no pressure on you, you know. You're against bots that are looking at you aimlessly, and they even reciprocate good movement, so you know it's not too easy to hit them. But yeah, I like this right here. Look at this, boom, boom. Trust me. So I mean, in no time, if you just keep practicing this every day, you'll have this. You'll have the aimment, you'll have the movement, you'll have everything that you need in order to one-tap people. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? We just want to one-tap everybody. We know what we need in this game, and you can just trust me. Those one taps feel fucking good, people. So just get, all you people watching, just get to fucking this map. Get to training. You know, stop putting it off. Oh my god, because you will get to this level. You know, it does take a long time grind, but if you put in a real effort towards it, you will be aiming. As in this video, like, I mean, I've got a whole lot of back initiative behind me, but I mean, people Anybody can get to this level so long as you put in the time and hours into practicing this shit. Okay, one more thing I'll cover is spraying. If you can see, I just started spraying some people quite a bit here. Spraying is another mechanic of aiming. You need to spray in some situations, but more often than less you want to be going for those taps. You know, spraying is normally like at a medium range where, you know, it's very situational. Like some people like to go for spraying, I'll be spraying. Alright, and that was the end of the clip. So I hope this helped some people in some respects as to how to build raw aim and consistency. Like I said, it doesn't cover the whole map awareness and knowing your map knowledge and all of that, but it covers just if you want to build a raw basis for aim. Follow this. Follow the muscle memory. Keep practicing your muscle memory. That will train your speed and reflex, and make sure you practice for at least 30 minutes a day, probably before you play a game. In fact, always before you play a game. Don't try going into a game without doing it, because you'll see that you just won't be playing as good as you normally would, you know, quite simply. So that's it, peace out. Hope this helped you guys. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, and if you want to watch me stream, I stream every day at 12 AM every night, English GMT time. Alright, see you guys there. Peace and love.